General Hospital spoilers, Lulu escapes turning woods, shocks everyone by showing up at Bobbie's. General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal that a new pic has been released that shows Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, wearing scrubs, so she probably grabbed them as she was making a speedy turning woods exit. Lulu will be seen outside Bobbie's in those scrubs in an upcoming scene, so it looks like her escape was ultimately successful. It's easy to understand why Lulu wanted to make a break for it since Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, was making cryptic comments about taking care of her, not to mention he acted all shady about giving Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, positive updates. Cyrus suggested he didn't think it was a good idea to give Laura false hope about Lulu coming out of her coma. Between all that and what Lulu remembers about Cyrus' past behavior, she had every reason to believe he might kill her if she stuck around. In other words, Lulu quickly assessed the situation and decided to get the heck out of there. It was a smart move since Lulu can't trust the doctors at Turning Woods either, considering how tight they are with Cyrus. Following Lulu's escape, GH spoilers say she'll apparently make her way somewhere comforting and familiar. Lulu will be surprised to find that Kelly's is now Bobbie's, but the restaurant will still serve as a good place for her to go after her getaway. Since Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, and Max Scorpio, John J. York, will be enjoying some family bonding at a table there, they may be in for a total shock when Lulu comes bursting in the door. Lulu is pretty much the last person anyone would expect to see walking into Bobbie's right about now. Since Lulu has been in a coma for 4 years and just had a liver transplant, everyone assumes she's still recovering at Turning Woods in a deep slumber. However, Lulu is about to reveal her comeback in the most jaw-dropping way possible. It appears Lulu will just show up at Bobbie's out of the blue and leave everyone with plenty of questions. Of course, General Hospital spoilers say Lulu will have some questions of her own, so we'll bring you more predictions on her reaction to all the stunning news she'll face. The crackling sound of fall leaves underfoot echoed through the quiet grounds of Turning Woods. The facility, known for its serene surroundings and excellent care for patients with long-term health concerns, was bustling during the daytime, but at night, it became eerily silent. A chill hung in the air, not only from the weather but from the anticipation of what was about to unfold. Lulu Spencer's eyes fluttered open, her heart racing as if she'd just awoken from a vivid nightmare. For years, she'd been trapped in a coma, her loved ones hoping and praying for a miracle. But when that miracle finally came, it didn't look like the tearful, joyous reunion everyone expected. Instead, Lulu had woken up disoriented, her memories fragmented, and her instincts screaming at her to run. She had no recollection of the accident that had landed her in the facility. Her mind was stuck in the past, days when she was fiercely independent, navigating her complicated relationship with Dante Falconeri, raising her children, and embroiled in the never-ending drama that seemed to follow every Spencer. The sterile walls of Turning Woods felt like a prison, and the staff, despite their kind intentions, were strangers to her. She needed to leave. Bobbie Spencer was enjoying a rare evening of peace at her brownstone. Her grandson Wiley was spending the night at Willow and Michael's, and Carly was off dealing with her latest round of sunny drama. The knock on the door shattered the calm. It was firm and persistent, almost frantic. Bobbie frowned, setting her book aside. Glancing at the clock, she muttered, "Who could be visiting this late?" As she opened the door, her jaw dropped. There, standing on her porch, was Lulu, her niece, her face pale, her blonde hair disheveled, and her eyes wide with panic. "Lulu?" Bobbie gasped, her voice barely above a whisper. "Oh my God. How? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at Turning Woods." Lulu stepped inside, her movements quick and jerky, as though she were afraid someone might snatch her back at any moment. "Aunt Bobbie, I don't know what's happening," she stammered. "Everything feels wrong. Where's Mom? Where's Lucky? Why does everyone act like I've been asleep for years?" Bobbie's heart ached as she pulled Lulu into a tight embrace. "Sweetheart, you've been in a coma for a long time. We didn't know if you'd ever wake up. Lulu's body stiffened in her arms. A coma? She echoed, her voice hollow. She pulled back, staring into Bobbie's eyes as if searching for the truth. No. That can't be. I just saw Dante. We were arguing about something important. And Charlotte, she was upset about. Wait. Where is Charlotte? Bobbie guided Lulu to the couch, her mind racing. How was she going to explain everything to Lulu without overwhelming her? Charlotte is with Valentine, Bobbie said carefully. She's safe. Dante's been helping her adjust. It's been a lot for everyone. Lulu's eyes filled with tears, her confusion morphing into anger. Why wasn't I there for her? Why would you let this happen? Meanwhile, word of Lulu's disappearance from Turning Woods spread like wildfire. Dante was at the police station, working late on a case, when the call came in. His heart sank as he heard the words, "Patient escape, Lulu Spencer." Dropping everything, he rushed out the door, his mind spinning with questions. Where could she have gone? Did she even remember anything about her life? About them? By the time Dante arrived at Bobbie's, the brownstone was already buzzing. Carly, Sunny, and Laura had all shown up, their expressions a mix of relief and concern. Lulu sat on the couch, wrapped in one of Bobbie's blankets, looking like a deer caught in headlights. Dante, she whispered when she saw him. Her voice cracked with emotion, and for a moment, it seemed like the years apart melted away. Dante approached her cautiously, his eyes scanning her face for any sign of recognition. Lulu, he said softly, kneeling in front of her. You're awake. Thank God. She reached out, hesitating before her hand brushed his cheek. You look older, she murmured, her brow furrowing. How long was I gone? Too long, Dante admitted, his voice thick with emotion. But none of that matters right now. You're here, and we'll figure it out together. As the night wore on, the living room became a hub of activity. Laura sat beside Lulu, holding her hand and trying to fill in the blanks. Lulu, sweetheart, you've been through so much. The explosion at the floating rib, it's what caused your coma. Lulu's face twisted in pain as flashes of memory surfaced. The bar, the noise, the blinding light. It was my fault, wasn't it? She whispered. I should have been more careful. No, Laura said firmly. It wasn't your fault. It was Cyrus Renault's doing. You were just caught in the crossfire. The name stirred something in Lulu, a feeling of anger and dread. Cyrus, she repeated. Is he still a threat?